Now then, a Christian pressure group says that the government's plans to stop extremist views being taught in British schools are a threat to free speech. The plans were put forward after the so-called Trojan Horse affair in Birmingham, where it was alleged that a group of schools had come under the influence of Islamic fundamentalists. The Christian Institute is threatening legal action about this, but the Education Secretary says the measures will merely actively promote British values like tolerance and respect for the law. Colin Hart is director of the Christian Institute, and Govt Hussain is managing director of the Quilliam Foundation, which campaigns against radicalisation in the Muslim community. Good afternoon to both of you. Why do you think this is a threat to free speech, Colin?
Well, because at the moment you can't sue a school over the way in which it teaches different subjects on the curriculum. But under these plans you will. So you can sue a school if it discriminates against pupils on lots of different grounds, and it's right and important that schools respect pupils no matter what their background. That's the rules we have at the moment. But what you can't do is sue a school, a teacher, over what they're teaching, the way they teach history, maths, or whatever the subject is. Under this plan, the government says you must actively promote rights right across the curriculum on 9 different grounds, and it's highly politicised. And it's really taking away the freedom, the professional judgment of teachers, and it's taking away from the freedom of schools to teach in the way that they want to, according to their ethos.
Govt Hussain, do you have any fears along similar lines or not?
No, I don't know where Colin gets this argument that you can be sued from. I've not seen any document to say that that is the case. And I also think he's slightly caricaturing what was written in the document. I think essentially the document is saying that schools should promote British values. They should work hard to prevent any form of bigotry or xenophobia or isolationist or xenophobic tendencies, which can emerge in some more exclusivist faith settings, whether it's Muslim, Christian or Jewish schools. You do have schools in this country, and there's been documentaries on this that do promote ideas that are not in tune with British values, and this from my reading of the document was basically saying the government's going to take a more active role in making sure that British values are taught. I'm not sure they're going to, there's nothing in the document to say they can actually monitor every single history and geography and science lesson and then sue teachers who say something that they disagree with. I think that's a huge caricature of what was actually being said.
Colin?
Well, the problem is that's the way it's drafted, and it's very badly drafted. It's not just us who say so. Head teachers are saying it as well, and the whole consultation has been rushed with an extreme pace. It's all been done during the summer holidays when schools don't even have the ability to consider what the government is doing. And there's a real danger in a sort of reaction to what went on in Birmingham, which of course concerns everyone, but at the end of the day, wasn't a big terrorist conspiracy or anything like that. There were failures in the schools and what went on in Birmingham, but there were managerial and leadership failures. And promoting transgender rights in all schools is not going to tackle Muslim extremism. And there's no real logic to what the government are doing. It really seems to be an extreme overreaction to what went on.